Welcome everyone to this episode of the Ask Jason Gelios Show. I'm Jason Gelios, Michigan Realtor, and I appreciate you tuning in where I will be sharing with you 7 spots in your home that are filthy and you might not notice, right? So seven filthy spots that everyone sees but you. So the first one is light fixtures. And you know, I've actually noticed this, although ours aren't too bad, but dust piles up a little bit on these light fixtures, especially ones that are a little bit lower. But light fixtures gather dust and potentially dead bugs, right? Especially if you have a lens that screws on, right? Take those off once in a while, clean them off, put them back on. Look inside light fixtures, the little glass things, whatever they're called. Okay, so light fixtures are number 1. Number 2 is the toilet body, and yes, this is, I don't know, it's a gross episode, I'm sorry. However, it'd be even worse if somebody at your home, a guest in your home, saw this and you didn't know about it. But toilet body. So you probably clean the tank, you probably clean around it, all right, and all that stuff. However, you gotta bleach and clean the whole toilet body so that you don't have dust piling up or other disgusting stuff. Okay, so make sure that that's clean. Even the walls behind the toilet, by the way. Make sure that you are cleaning those out, okay? Number 3, dust collectors. I hate this. If it's a bright sunny day, it shows everything, right? If the sun's coming in your home, oh, look at all this dust. You didn't see it if it was a forecast day or whatnot. Think TV mounts, picture frames, computer, printer. I wipe mine down when I see it, like, wow, that's not very good, not very clean. Keyboards, remotes. These things are mega dust collectors. And what you want to do is you want to use a microfiber rag, maybe spray it with a little bit of vinegar, although maybe look into that, but it'll actually banish it all. And from what I gather, vinegar is not electrostatically charged. So dust will take longer to return to that spot. So vinegar, okay? It's a dust killer, okay? Number 4, drawer organizers. Yes. Crumbs, dirt, right? It loves to hide in these little compartments underneath silverware. We actually clean ours out often. You can use a handy vacuum or just take out all the silverware or whatever is in the drawer and clean it out that way. Don't wait until things are like piled up and you're like, oh, okay. And if you have to, take the whole drawer organizer out, clean it out, put it back in there, okay? Number 5, ice maker. This is one where, like old ice, right? And if it's been there for a long time, it can absorb food odors, which I never actually knew that. So it's a good idea to clean and sanitize the whole system once in a while, okay? Stop the machine from making more ice, pull out the ice bin, get rid of the ice, and then just basically clean in there, okay? And again, my research shows that you should also use vinegar in there because, and then wipe it off with a dry rag where moisture won't be hanging out in there, okay? Number 6, appliance handles. I noticed that people touch things, kids, especially everybody in the house, they touch the microwave handle, fridge handle, all right, stuff gets dirty, stuff gets piled, whatever the case is. Maybe you were baking something and your hands were dirty, but you just opened the fridge and you're doing all this stuff and you cleaned up everything else, but you didn't clean up the fridge handle, okay, that can happen. Plus, think about it this way, you're touching these things all the time, right? Especially if it's a stove, microwave, just appliance handles get dirty. So about one night a week, maybe even take the knobs off the stove, right? Clean them off, put them back on. They just slide off usually. Remove grease stuff, green screens from if you have an upper microwave, remove the grease screen or above your oven. Just clean things out, okay? And see if they can go in the dishwasher too. That would save time. And then, by the way, too, a side tip is if you do this at night, they'll be nice and clean and dry in the morning when you wake up, and then you can put them back on. And the last one, glass and mirrors. This probably isn't a surprise to many of you, but smudged glass, mirrors. Again, vinegar's a great solution for this. But just make sure that you are getting them nice and clean, okay? Make sure that you are just, shining them up and that there's no streaks left over or crud on the mirror, whatever. So these are just 7 filthy spots that people probably see and you don't notice. We get into this groove, right, where we're living in the home, and we just kind of, look past certain things, and it's nice to have someone, or someone like me sharing this in an episode. But it's also nice to have someone just walk through your house. Hey, listen, friend, can you be honest? Do you see any areas that are, dirty? Maybe I haven't, or don't assume. Just clean everything. Just clean behind stuff, okay? Even where you think people aren't looking, okay? So anyway, I hope you found this episode valuable. Again, I'm Jason Gelios, Michigan Realtor, and I invite you to follow me on social media. Those links are in the description below, as well as visit my websites. It's allabouttherealestate.com and servingmichiganseniors.com. I appreciate you watching.